Hello everyone, in today's video we talk about cross-domain tracking, how it works and associated privacy concerns. First, what is cross-domain tracking? Cross-domain tracking is a foundational practice in online analytics and marketing that involves collecting and analyzing user data as they engage with multiple websites or online platforms within a shared tracking network. The aim is to gain insights into user behavior, preferences and interactions as they navigate across different domains. How does it work? Cross-domain tracking operates through a combination of techniques and technologies, including cookies, scripts, tracking parameters, and tracking pixels. Let's explore these methods and the data flow with concrete examples. Cookies are a fundamental mechanism for cross-domain tracking. I explained cookies in detail in my previous video, so be sure to check it out if you want to know more about cookies. I will only explain their role in tracking here. The link to the video is provided in the description below. First, the user visits website A.com. In this code example, a cookie named user ID with the value 12345 is set for the domain website A.com, making it accessible to subdomains. The user now visits website B, which is part of the same tracking network. Website B can access and read the user ID cookie set by website A, allowing for recognition of the user's identity. I will explain what tracking networks are and give examples a little later in the video. Next, we move on to tracking scripts. Tracking scripts or tags are also very important for data collection and tracking. This script, commonly used for cross-domain tracking, enables Google Analytics to record user data as they navigate across websites within the same tracking network. The tracking script records user interactions such as page views and specific actions on the site. Tracking parameters are added to URLs to share information about the user's journey. For example, if a user clicks on a tracked link, the URL includes tracking parameters UTM source and UTM campaign. Data collected via these parameters can be seen here. The destination website captures and processes the tracking parameters to attribute the visit to a specific source or campaign. Next, tracking pixels. Tracking pixels, also known as web beacons or clear GIFs, are invisible images, so not as large as the one provided here, used for recording user interactions behavior. These are usually 1 by 1 pixels. As you can see here, width and height are both usually set to 1. This invisible now pixel image is loaded from the tracking server when the email is opened. The pixel sends a request to the tracking server conveying that the email was opened. The tracking server records the user's interaction, including the time of the open and the user's email client. Understanding these tracking methods and their data flow is essential for comprehending both the benefits and privacy implications of cross-domain tracking. It enables businesses to create comprehensive user profiles and personalized experiences, but also necessitates careful consideration of user privacy and data handling. Next, we move on to privacy concerns. First, we have some user privacy implications. So cross-domain tracking can pose significant privacy challenges. First, data collection. Cross-domain tracking allows for the collection of extensive user data, including browsing history, interest, and behaviors. This information can be used to create detailed user profiles. Consent issues. Users may not be fully aware of the extent of data collection or may not have provided informed consent for tracking. Privacy policies and consent mechanisms can be unclear or difficult to understand. User profiling. The aggregated data can be used for creating detailed user profiles, potentially intruding on individuals' privacy. This raises concerns about user profiling and data monetization. Regulatory and legal considerations. Privacy regulations and laws, such as the GDPR and the California Consumer Privacy Act, CCPA, have been enacted to address these concerns. They require businesses and websites to obtain informed consent from users for data collection and tracking, offer transparency in data handling practices, and provide users with the right to opt out. So to address these privacy concerns, websites and tracking networks should provide opt-out options. So you have to offer users the ability to opt out of cross-domain tracking through browser settings or dedicated mechanisms. Transparency. Clearly communicate data collection practices and privacy policies to users, ensuring that they understand how their data is being used. Consent mechanisms. Implement user-friendly consent mechanisms that allow users to make informed choices about data tracking. Cookie notifications. Display cookie banners, everybody loves those, notifications to inform users about the use of tracking cookies and provide options for acceptance or rejections. Data minimization, collect only the data necessary for the intended purpose and avoid overcollection of user information. In fact, you are not allowed to collect anything more than you need under the GDPR, for example. Now let's look at the types of cross-domain tracking networks. Cross-domain tracking networks can take various forms, including advertising networks that are websites within the same advertising networks, and they share tracking data to assess ad performance and user engagement. One example is Google Ads. Next, e-commerce networks. Online stores within a network collaborate to track user interactions and preferences for e-commerce activities. A relevant example is Amazon Marketplace. News and media networks. Media companies or news outlets in a network share user data to personalize content and improve user engagement. You can think of all major news conglomerates in this category. Social media networks. Social media platforms track user interactions on websites that use their social plugins. A prominent example is Facebook's like button. As soon as it loads on a third-party website, Facebook is able to track you via the tracking functionality embedded in the like button code. Affiliate marketing networks. Affiliates within the same network track user referrals and purchases to attribute sales and commissions accurately. One example platform is ClickBank. Understanding the scope and data sharing practices of such networks is crucial for both businesses and users. Cross-domain tracking offers personalization benefits for businesses and improved user experiences. However, respecting user privacy and adhering to regulations is equally vital. Achieving this balance requires careful data handling practices, transparency, and user consent mechanisms. In conclusion, cross-domain tracking is a powerful tool for businesses to understand user behavior and improve engagement. Still, it necessitates a responsible approach that respects user privacy and complies with applicable regulations. Balancing personalization and privacy is essential for building trust and maintaining ethical data practices. Thank you for watching this video on cross-domain tracking. If you found it interesting, like, share, and comment on the video to help others find this video as well. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel to keep the videos coming. See you in the next video.